Hi, welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome to your daily dose of awesome. Today what we're going to be talking about is You Inc. How to create a real business with zero competition. My name is Paulina Panszczyk, and I am here, a mentor in the community as well as an elevation student myself. Happy to have you on. Let's see. What we are going to be talking about is exactly that. You Inc., how you create a real business with zero competition. As you're hopping on, do let me know where you're hopping on from and how you're doing. And if it's your first time being on live, whether it's with me or just here on our page, type in, first or one. Cool. Sharon's on. Thanks for being on. Hey, Joanne and Richard. Okay, so actually took some notes from a book that I'm reading, that's what I'm going to be going over. So building and creating a real business with zero competition is from Magnetic Sponsoring. I'll just see if I can see the book. Magnetic Sponsoring by Mike Dillard. He just simply and beautifully explains the magnetic sponsoring process. So let me just dive right into it and kind of share some nuggets that I got from this book that I actually got from No Excuses Summit. So thank you, LA Marketing Pro, for gifting me this awesome book that I just started diving into. Hi, everyone. Thanks for all the love. Oh, give me a 2 if you have read this book or you're reading this book. Okay, so I can see. Okay, so first, as we dive in, we're just going to answer the question of what is You Inc., okay? And he explains in here really well. I'm just going to paraphrase and sometimes just read some things out of here. That first, it's like realizing that your business is much bigger than an MLM product or an opportunity. And really what goes into talking about how MLM is not a real business. And then he gives you some reasons of here's why that is. So talks about how a real business is bigger than one product or one company, and that a real business cannot disappear or be taken away from you overnight. And in a real business, you control the ownership of the core assets, which makes sense. And in network marketing business, you are a distributor. So then you have zero control over any of those decisions and zero ownership, okay? And then this is making sense so far. Hey, cool. I'm getting a 1.5. Awesome, Colleen. Cool. And so, but there's good things here. I'm getting some sad faces, and it's good because it's all going to turn around and have a positive ending here. So one more beautiful point that I'm just going to actually take out and read from this book is, he says, if you think your downline is your asset, you need to wake up and read your distributor agreement. The stuff we sign when we sign up as a network marketer. All right, and basically the company owns your downline, and if you doubt that, then you can try and recruit your downline away into another opportunity and see what happens. Basically, the network marketing company has the right to sue you because you're taking away from their business. So the reality is you are 100% commission. That's how you get paid based on your sales. It's 100% commission. And basically, so you own nothing, and by definition, nothing can't be a business. That's making sense. Give me a 3. Hello, yes. Hello. Oh, Bella, my sister's Yorkie, is agreeing, or she's trying to get some food. And cool. So then, I named alive You Inc. is creating a real business with zero competition because all that has a turnaround, right? So knowing now knowing that you don't really own, or just figuring out that you don't have any assets in a network marketing business, it's still an amazing vehicle and opportunity to make great money and great income. But knowing all that, how do you fix it? You turn you into a business. So that's, you know, why you build yourself up. And we here at Attraction Marketing, we brand ourselves, right? A lot of people you see have their first name and last name.com, so like paulinapanszczyk.com, as a brand, because you use that as your business, and that is your asset that you get to keep. And guess what? The good news is you have 100% control over it, right? Give me like one of those high five emojis. But I really loved how he explains it in this book, because yeah, it makes sense and it's so relatable. All right, so what is like the first step of creating You Inc? So what does that really even mean? As you're building, as you're serving others, and as you're solving their problems, as you're building your business, you're acquiring these skills. You're acquiring the skills of how to problem solve, of how to listen to people's pains and then give them a solution. These are all skills that you're learning. Thanks, Chuck. These are all skills that you're learning, and that becomes your asset, okay? And all the relationships that you're building and that you're providing value, all of that is your asset, okay? That is what becomes a real life commodity that can be transferred into money, because you're building a tribe of people that keep on following you. So if you then, you know, choose, or you're in a network marketing, you choose to join a network marketing company that's just a service or a product, one, that you offer, then you distribute to the people who are following you, because you've built those relationships and you've given all that value. Then now you can offer that too. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, people are saying, yeah, it makes sense. Oh, Earl was saying I was a little late. What's the name of the book? It is Magnetic Sponsoring by Mike Dillard. All right, I'm just going to read some comments. Yes, we brand us. Very good. And that's exactly what we do here. We do here at Attraction Marketing is we teach you, you know, how to brand yourself. So then you have those assets and you get to keep them, right? So when you brand yourself, you get to have a real business that keeps on making you money as long as you choose, as long as you want it, as you choose to do it. All right. And another great thing that it just makes sense and like really transfers everywhere, and myself here coming from e-commerce and selling products that are not mine, and I'm just like a distributor, this makes a lot of sense, because your competition does disappear. There's nobody else out there like you, so then you don't have to worry about competition, you know, and it hits Attraction Marketing is the best. Yes. Laurie says she bought this 16 years ago. Yes, I think he said his first edition of this book was in 2005. I think he just revamped it. So this is the brand new one that I think it just came out here at NES. Maybe I made that up, but we got them at NES and you could buy them at NES. So I think he just revamped it as well. He is. He's an amazing guy. Yes, Joanna, 100% agree. So the competition disappears. Going back to my sentence, the competition disappears, and it really does disappear, because then you don't have to think about, as long as you're out there providing value, then people are gonna kind of like flock to you, and if you build those relationships, then they're gonna like you, trust you, and know you, and they're gonna stick with you. So then that's your people, that's like your distribution channel that you get to have, and you don't have to worry about competition. And that goes for network marketing, and that goes same for any kind of brand products, right? Let's say, you know, for myself here with my pet supplies, if I'm selling pet supplies that somebody else can sell, then I do have to price compete. But if I build a brand and I have brand loyalty, and even though my prices could be a little higher, I don't have to be the lowest one. I have loyal customers and I have brand loyalty. I mean, you know, give me a yes if you buy something because there's the brand attached to it and you're like, yeah, I like this, even though you could get the same product by a different brand a little bit cheaper. Does that make sense? I'm getting some questions about service plus authenticity. Exactly. There is no competition. Yep. Mini. So is there a new version of it, or is it that's what's on Amazon? I don't know. That's a great question. I'm not sure if the old one has the same cover, or maybe it's going to tell you when it was like revised or published. But I don't know the answer. If I find out, I will post it in the comments. Jennifer, also a lot of new information. Cool. Thank you. They will buy because what you're involved in and because they love it. Exactly. So that makes sense. So really, and here at attractionmarketing.com, this is the perfect place. If you're like, what is this You Inc? This is the perfect place to find out and to start building your brand. We have, you know, from the beginning to finding out exactly what it is to the daily actions you got to take. I mean, most of you on here are building your brand. I see you doing Facebook Lives and posts and connecting with people and building those relationships. All right, I think that's it for today, guys. Have an amazing Friday. Again, we meet here on a Daily Dose of Awesome, Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. Central. This is your 15 minutes of you know, daily motivation, inspiration, or education, and hopefully this was educating for you. If you got value, hashtag value. If you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay, so I can get back to you on your comments later. And then what I feel the old one was a thin spiral. Yes, I just have this copy, so that's funny that it was a thin one and spirally. Cool, awesome. If you still have it, you should post a photo of it under here. That'd be fun, Lori. All right, thank you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll catch you here on Monday.